Good morning. This morning we're going to continue to talk about context clues. Now, to review, we use context clues because sometimes in sentences we encounter words that we do not know the meaning of. However, when we look around in the sentence itself or the sentences next to it, sometimes we'll find information or clues that will tell us what that word might mean. Yesterday, we reviewed one type of context clue, which we call definition. Now, the definition, context clue, clue in which the word is defined in the same sentence. We went over a few examples of that yesterday. Today, we're going to tackle part one of a set of clues called antonym, synonym, and antonym. So, this will require a little bit of review. First off, what is a synonym and what is an antonym? Well, antonym first. An antonym is a word that has the opposite meaning of another word. Example would be short is the antonym of tall. Another example would be fast, the antonym of slow. We could go on. Synonym is when the word means something similar. For instance, quick is very close to the same meaning as fast. Really, so you see here with the antonym fast and slow. Slow is the opposite of fast. Synonym, quick is similar to fast. Bright and dark are antonyms, but bright and sunny are synonyms. So antonym is the opposite, synonym is similar. Now, I want you to come on over to Canvas with me. And here in our context clues synonym antonym assignment, we're going to open up this worksheet. If you click on the link, it's going to create a download. Open the download, and we have this worksheet. Page 1 of the worksheet is going to cover synonyms. Page 2 is going to have antonyms. This morning, we're only going to talk about synonyms, so we're only worried about the first page and the first 7 problems. Tomorrow, we will get more into the antonyms, and we will do page 2. But for right now, let's just focus on page 1. Now, remember, with our context clues, we have an unfamiliar word, something that we don't know the meaning of. But within each sentence, we're going to find the answer to that. It's sort of like a mystery room. If you've ever gone to or heard about a mystery room, they will put you in a room, and within the room there's some sort of way out. There's a way to get out of the room, but you have to follow clues to find the way out. It's the same thing with each of these sentences. In each of these sentences, there is an unfamiliar word, and there's a definition of that word, but you have to follow the clues to find that definition so you can move on to the next word. Remembering that synonym means something similar, let's read number 1 together. The indigo bird's feathers shone deep blue in the sunlight. We have our word in bold, indigo, which is our unfamiliar word. And what's indigo? Well, a bird is indigo. So I know something about the bird is indigo. I don't know what this word means yet. So I'm going to keep reading about the word bird. The bird's feathers, okay, we have feathers on the bird, which makes sense. The bird's feathers shone deep blue in the sunlight. So what are the bird's feathers doing? Well, they're shining, and they're shining a certain color, deep blue. That could be our meaning. Indigo could mean something like deep blue. So I'm going to look back at this sentence and see, is there anything else about this bird in it? The indigo bird's feathers has feathers that are shining deep blue in the sunlight. Well, the rest of the sentence is talking about the sunlight. It's not really talking about the bird. So that means that I don't think I have any other information about this bird in this sentence. So what I'm going to say is that indigo means deep blue, because the only piece of information I have is that the feathers are shining deep blue. Okay, sentence number 2. It was scorching, Larry said, and I mean really hot. So it was scorching is going to be our unfamiliar word, and I'm looking at what was. Well, I'm not really sure. I don't have any details about what was scorching. But who said it? Larry said it. And we have in the parentheses here an indication that Larry is talking and saying it's scorching. And then Larry goes on and he says something else. And I mean really hot. So it was scorching, Larry said, and then Larry goes on to say, and I mean really hot. So this word and is telling me that whatever he's saying here is going to kind of match up with or go along with what he said before. He's not saying but, he's not saying it was scorching, but something else happened. But would indicate the opposite. He's saying and, which means that it's going to be pretty much the same as what he said before. It was scorching, and I mean, which means I really mean, really hot. So since Larry is saying, and I mean really hot here, I think that he's trying to emphasize what he said before, which is that it's scorching. So I'm going to say that really hot is the definition for scorching. One more example together. Number 3. She saw the child dangling the cat over the railing. Why are you letting it hang down like that? She asked. Our unfamiliar word is dangling. Dangling. What is dangling in the sentence? Well, the cat is dangling. And the cat is dangling over the railing. And I see that somebody is seeing this happen. She, whoever she is, she saw a child dangling the cat over the railing. Okay, so we've kind of got a lot going on in here. We have one person seeing a child dangling whatever that is, but it seems like the child is doing something to the cat, and it's dangling the cat over the railing. So whatever dangle means is something that a person can do, and it can be over a railing. Why are you letting it hang down like that? She asked. Well, she is going to be the same she as we have at the beginning. So she is asking the child, why are you letting it, the cat, hang down like that? So she sees a child dangling the cat. She asks the child, why are you letting it hang down like that? So since she's asking about it, asking the child what she's doing to the cat, and she uses the words hang down, I think this is going to be our meaning. She saw the child dangling. She asked, why are you letting it, the cat, hang down? So I think hang down probably means dangling. Now I want you to do number 4 with me. So I'm going to read number 4, then I want you to pause it and try to figure out what the word means. Number 4. Their guffawing was so loud that Jorge had to wait until the laughter died down before continuing his performance. Pause this video for a second and see if you can find out what this word guffaw means. Okay. If you said that guffawing meant laughter, you would be right. Let's break it down together. They're guffawing, so somebody is guffawing. And the guffawing is so loud. It's whatever guffawing is, it's something that somebody's doing, and it's something that's so loud that Jorge had to wait. And what did Jorge have to wait? He had to wait until the laughter died down before continuing his performance. So what I know about guffawing is that people are doing it, and it's so loud that Jorge has to wait until he can continue with his performance. So when it says that Jorge has to wait, what does he have to wait on? He has to wait for the laughter to die down. Laughter can be loud, and guffawing is loud. And so I think that guffawing means pretty much the same thing as laughter. So we've gone through these examples. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look at 5, 6, and 7 yourself. Look at the bold words, look at the sentences, and try to find one word or a group of words that is a synonym or seems similar to this word to try to give you a definition. And when you get done with that, I want you to submit the assignment. You can submit it in one of two ways. You can either write your answers right here and then click submit, or you can write your answers down on a piece of paper, click file upload, and then choose to upload that file. As always, if you have any questions or comments about the lesson, please email